So the first thing we did was we were like, we're not going to clean houses ourselves. So it was like, do we start getting the jobs for us, or we find people to do the jobs for us? And that was the biggest thing, which we talk to our students about this all the time. They struggle between getting the jobs and getting the cleaners, but we know the biggest struggle is going to be finding people to do the work. So the way we phrase it, we work with independent contractors, and the way we phrase it to them is that we're going to be able to find you more business, and we're going to split the business, 60-40, 50-50, or 40-60 the other way. And if you're a mom and pop shop, all you do is, word of mouth. You don't have any online presence. You don't have anything on Yelp, Google, Facebook. All you know is your customers talking to other potential customers. Mm-hmm. So first thing we did was found the contractor. That was a very important part for us.
Also, now our people don't have to do that, but of course we got an LLC, and then we got a lawyer involved to do, to check our contract that we're giving to contractors. For me, because he's like, we could find a contract online and it'll be perfectly fine. And I'm like, no, we have to do it the right way. We need to make sure a lawyer checks this over and stuff like that. So that was the added expense that we added in that other people now do not, because our students were able to give them the same contract that we use. And so, people always ask, like he said, about, do you get the contractors first or the jobs? And I say, well, if you get the job, who's going to clean if you don't have anybody?
You're going to be cleaning.
So I would say definitely get the contractors first. Because usually, like he said, contractors, they have other jobs. So they're not necessarily sitting waiting for you. You're just adding on to their, roster, adding on to the workload they have for the week.
And then our first job came Thanksgiving Day. We just launched the business. We got our contractor, and then we post our jobs everywhere. So we're on Thumbtack, we're on Yelp, we're on Google. People can find us everywhere. So at that point, we already have a website. You can find us and book us online. So we got our first booking on Thanksgiving Day. We were with families celebrating. We just launched the business. We got a cleaner. We got a job. Now pretty much what we're going to do is pair those two together. Mm-hmm. We're going to send the cleaner to do that job. Client only contacts us, and then we take our split from that. Mm-hmm. So we pretty much own the client, or we own the business, and we just send the jobs to the contractors to do the job.
Right.
How are you contacting these clients, the contractors, because you said they don't really have too much online presence. So how are you going about finding these people who aren't too tech savvy but still need that business?
So from the beginning, it's going to be 3 years this November. That has been always the hardest thing, is finding contractors. And we tell everybody
finding good contractors.
Good contractors, I should say. You're right. We tell everybody that from the beginning, when you're starting this business, that's going to be an ongoing process, and always be hiring is what we say.
Yep.
Our best contractors has come from referrals. So a contract that we work with, and they're like, oh, I have a friend that does it, or looking for more work, or a family member. That's been our best ones that we found. But there are out there, like we post on Craigslist, we post in Facebook groups, we post on Cure.com. So
you go to Indeed,
Indeed.
Same place.
There's people looking on there.
Same places you would find any other person who's looking for work.
Yeah.
And the purpose is that you find these people who don't have that online presence, so they know their marketing is not that good. So Craigslist is a big one. We show our students, like, these are your competitors. They got this horrible ad. They got this phone number that you got to call for a quote. Yeah. But our clients just find us online, they book us online, and they pay us online, and they don't ever have to contact us. Mm-hmm. I was talking to one guy today. We had a virtual assistant, but since COVID hit, we would have all the phone calls come to us. And he's like, I'm on your website right now. I didn't have to call you, did I? And I'm like, listen, we can talk through this. If you want to feel more comfortable, we can talk through this. He's like, he's asking me all the questions that he's looking at online. And he's like, I could have just did this myself. I could have saved you time. I could have saved myself time. Like, that's the purpose of it.
Yes, sir. There's a lot I get like that. But I mean, you just talk through it with them. Maybe they just want to speak to somebody. I don't know. Because I'm telling you the same information you're seeing.
He's like, so what's included? He's like, wait, I found that link on the website. He's like, just hold on for one more minute. So that's how we find the people.